was issued by Special Chief Secretary to Government Chitra Ramachandran here on Monday, permitting online classes in all schools as a part of e-learning and distance education. As per the orders, all teachers should attend the schools regularly from August 27 and prepare necessary e-content lesson plans and others. So we have our CVA correspondent Jagdish online to give us a lot more updates. Hello.
Yes, today it's a big development. The education in the government has decided to conduct online classes from September 1. And
Yes.
certain guidelines have been issued where students can attend online classes, and the permission also has been given by the government for teachers to come to school and prepare online the material for online classes, Vasri. So yes, this is development coming after a long time. Earlier, it was on hold of conducting online classes, but some schools had conducted it. But now the government has given the go-ahead, given the nod to conduct online classes. Kids can learn through online platform. And in fact, there are some channels started by the government, CSAT, where teachers teach students online pertaining to math, science, biology, physics, everything. So yes, now looking at this current pandemic and Telangana in particular seeing lot of urgent cases, the government initiative of giving the note for online classes comes as a good move, and the students and the teachers to some extent coming ahead and looking forward for this way of teaching online.
So Jagdish, well, teachers are also gearing up for the online classes preparations and the content syllabus preparation. So how teachers are doing it?
Teachers, some schools have been asked to come to the school, or probably they can do it from their residence as well. Prepare videos, prepare projects, and post them online. This is one way of teaching, connect to students directly and conduct the classes, probably from the school or probably do it from the residence. Since there are a lot of apps and software where you can connect to students and teach them online and practically conduct the class. Maybe probably 30 to 40 students can attend this particular class in a time gap of almost 40 minutes. So yes, this move coming in of giving the note for starting online classes is certainly a good move, because it's almost September now, and it's almost normally school starts in early June. So it's almost 3 months have gone in, and the government strongly feels in case there's further delay, that would certainly lead to the loss for the students. And now government also is mulling the plan of slightly trimming the portion also. Looking at the current scenario, now it's already September 1st, in case the online classes start. Certainly the portion also has to be trimmed a bit, so that at the end of March or the early of April, the certain portion can be completed.
Yes.
Vasri?
Well, Jagdish, on the same line with regards to the reopening of schools and commencement of regular classes, separate instructions will be issued as per the Government of India guidelines, says the order which is out yesterday. So, what can be the instructions to the schools from Government of India while for reopening of schools and conducting classes?
See, as long Unlock 4 is being processed, the central government, the Home Ministry is looking into what can be opened in the Unlock 4. Probably metros and other important things can be opened, but yes, schools wouldn't be open. Virtually, students won't be allowed to come to school from September 1st, as Unlock 4 is going to be unlocked. So, schools won't be open, but yes, the nod has been given to conduct online classes. But looking at the cases in and around the country as well, in particularly southern India also, the central government has decided not to open up schools as of now. But yes, online teaching can probably be done, and keeping the time frame of conducting online classes, because yes, the cases have been rising on a constant way in both Telangana, Andhra and other southern districts also. Keeping that in mind also, till we get a particular vaccine, what the government is proposing till early the end of 2020 or maybe the early of 2021, the opening of schools school might happen in a phased manner. Probably the government might give it the option to the state government to decide, depending on what could be the situation in particular state. The guidelines are certainly given by central government, but opening of school is the prerogative of the state government assessing the situation. But in case the government decides to open school, it will be certainly done in a phased manner. Probably 10th and 9th, 10th to 8th, 9th, 10th standard would be the first to open up in a phased manner. Then gradually the classes from 7th to 5th would be open. So yes, the education is in the state. The department, parents, teachers are also willing to opening schools in a phased manner depending on, but yes, depending on the situation, the current situation, if the situation eases in the days ahead, the government also is willing to open up schools in mid-October. But depending on the situation and depending if the cases go on the, don't go on the rise, Vasi.
Well, Jagdish, on the same line, how the classrooms for the students would be set up with the social distancing norms, how can it look, what can be picturized?
See, in case the schools open, and certainly in a class we have 50 to 60 students, so the sitting arrangement also has to probably be changed. A distance of almost in a bench, earlier three students used to sit on two, probably one student has to sit there, and certainly social distancing has to be maintained in the classroom, in the school premises, and anyway they move about. No group gathering of 8 to 10 students also is not been allowed. Vasi?
Well, online classes are set to begin from September 1st. So, how students can be geared up for attending these classes, Jagdish?
Since the government has given the nod and given the rule of the permission to start the online classes from September 1st, the schools need to prepare a timetable of how many classes they have been conducting and what is the time gap of each and every class without giving more stress to the students. Now, since it is going to be an online mode, every school will be given an option of conducting a class weekly, twice or thrice. Because what was happening in a regular school, they used to have eight periods in a day. But that can't be done. You can't have an 8-period school now. Probably that can be done in 2 or 3 periods, giving a time. One class in the morning, one in the afternoon, or one in the mid-evening. So these things have to be worked out at the earliest before start going completely on the online, and that also depends how many students are prepared to take the class online. Depends on what kind of mode they are going to use and how well prepared they are to take up the online class. Vasi?
Well, this online classes is something new to the students as well as teacher, and it is very new to the education system of Telangana. So lately, this adoption of technology to the students and the teachers, will it be flexible, and can we take it as a development, Jagdish?
See, this is the need of the hour, and since a proper school can't be conducted, the only option left out for students is to go for an online mode. Now, online mode of education will certainly help the students to upgrade his skills, because now in case this is not done online, probably the student is at a great loss.
True.
And he tend to miss out the classes, and more importantly, he won't be able to cope up tomorrow when the school opens. Depending on the situation in January or February, it will be highly impossible for a teacher and the student to cover the portion which was about to start in June to be revised in maybe in March or in February. So keeping the time frame also, this is a step to see to that the student is well versed with the subject right from start, and give him enough time to understand the topic and the subject, Vasini. So this online mode is a slightly new mode for students, both from the government school perspective as well as the private school perspective. Both would certainly need some time to adapt themselves to this online mode of education, and certainly it is going to be a big challenge for the students, for the teachers, as well as the parents also, to sit with them at times and make them aware of how to take up the online classes for some days once it starts from September 1st. Swati?
Well, yes, absolutely. That's a good measure you have suggested to the parents, Jagdish. So, here getting back, so there are a number of students who are actually spending their most of the time for on mobiles, laptops by playing video games and all. So, their on-screen timing has constantly been raising day by day. So, in the introduction of this digital era, and as the classes are being conducted online, so there is something more attachment connection which is also developed between the students and the gadgets especially. So now the students are completely adopted to the internet, online classes and the gadgets. So what we can suggest them, what lifestyle they have to follow in terms to save themselves from getting addicted to internet?
The time probably students and youngsters, they are more hooked up to gadgets, the mobile apps, the video games more importantly, plus this lockdown of 3 months which was imposed, but the government also was pushed them more into online, more into the gadget. Now since it's become mandatory to use this gadget for studying, without affecting it, probably they have to take up some time out and probably relax themselves, body and mind, by playing some indoor games with the family. Chess is the right game to sharpen their mind as well as to get relaxed from and keep them away from the gadgets and more importantly the video games. Yes, a bit of regular diet, exercise, meditation also would be key for relieving themselves from stress. Coming to the addiction of the gadget, it's the responsibility of parents also to a great extent to see to that kids don't get themselves addicted to the gadget. The more simple and the easy example is if the parents also use mobile, seeing that kids also get used to using a mobile. If the parents use the mobile lesser, they are more into writing, reading. Probably the kids also look at the parents and learn that they have to also read and write. So it all depends on how parents they approach the kids and to see to that they don't get addicted to gadgets. More importantly, the mobile phone, the apps, the games, the video games, which are at times quite addicted, and that addiction is leading them to a bit of health issues as well. Swati?
Well, Jagdish, so in this situation where students are new to the digital world and they are set to attend this online classes, so how they can put their power into the concentration of classes through online? Because in the traditional classroom, definitely the teacher would be eyeing on the student if they are concentrating or not, but through online classes it would be difficult. So how students need to handle their concentration power and everything?
Certainly, when they start taking an online class, initially they would have a lot of distractions, like where they're sitting, taking the online class, the connectivity, and first few days they probably would take some time to concentrate on see, now taking an online class, you have to just look into a gadget, a laptop, a computer or a phone. Earlier what used to happen, you probably have to look at the teacher, look into your book and look at your colleagues who are sitting beside you, and there are different ways of, sometimes students are not able to get the answer or understand the answer or the solution to the problem from the teacher. They look at the blackboard and understand, they look at the friend's book and understand, they look at the colleague who are sitting beside them and look at them, how they are writing, they look and understand. But that's not going to happen here. Now you have to probably look at the computer and look at the teacher constantly and understand what the teacher, he or she is telling, and probably write down the notes or points of what she is telling. So at that time also it's difficult for the teacher also to keep an eye on all the students. Are they following, and keeping a track of who is not following, who is following, and on whom the teacher has to test more, depending on the the student psyche, the student's way of language. So all these things, it's very difficult for the teacher also to keep a note of how many students are attending, how many are paying attention, how many are really understanding the topic. So yes, it's going to be difficult for the students and the teachers initially, but for the students, it's only thing is they have to just be attentive without getting distracted, sit in one particular place, and the other keep the gadgets also be charged up, whether it be a mobile phone, laptop, computer, or even the mobile phone. So all these things will see to that there won't be any kind of distraction, and probably they could concentrate more on this online and the new format of learning and teaching as well. Okay.
Well, Jagdish, so how teachers need to be prepared to teach online classes, because it's quite different from traditional classroom where there can be an interaction session be possible and practical knowledge be taught to the students, but here teachers need to teach everything through a screen. So how teacher need to be prepared to teach an online class?
See, now this is going to be a new mode of teaching for the teachers also. Now what they used to teach on the blackboard, writing, explaining, or probably reading from the textbook, workbook, or the project book. Now it's going to be everything on the laptop or the computer. So probably they have to make out points, write the topics on their own, summarize everything, and explain that in a page manner. Remember, everything now the teacher used to speak in a class, stand and speak all the 45 or 50 students, they could hear it, they could understand what the teacher is saying. But now it's going to be when the teacher speaks, at times they have to repeat again and again the particular sum or the question or the answer. So slightly this mode is going to take some time for the students also to understand, and the way of teaching has to be slightly different. What used to be teaching in a normal classroom, that's not the format now. The teaching format is also slightly going to change here. What you used to teach, maybe one page of one chapter or two or three sums in one earlier classes. Now that has to only reduce to only one particular chapter or half of chapter. So depending on the time limit also, used to be 45 or more, close to an hour in the classroom, but now it's been cut down to half an hour. And that also depends on the students. At certain times, ask the teacher to repeat the particular question. So yes, the teachers also it's a big way and a different way of they have to adapt for teaching. And this is going to be a different mode of teaching, which probably teachers are also getting ready. Doing the homework at home, they have to slightly change the way of teaching online.
Well, Jagdish, online classes is something new to the students as well as teachers as well as the managements and institutions in the city. So how institutions are gearing up to conduct online classes? So if they are allowing the same number of teachers to teach the online classes, or if they have reduced the stress on teachers and recorded the sessions at a day and pushing each session day by day, or if they are connecting the classes online lively directly to the students through Zoom meets or everything. So what kind of online classes will be helpful if giving out the students a video recorded session or presenting a live class? How managements are gearing up in the city to conduct these online classes? What methods they are opting mostly?
It is how the management of a particular institute takes up, because there is an option of either having a live class where students would be asked to log in through Zoom or webinar or any other WebEx software, where you can probably see the teacher live and the class is conducted live. Or there's one more option of teacher shooting the particular video and again forwarding it or sending it to the students, making it a group. So either the teaching can be done, but most of the institutes now are planning out to do an online live class where students would be asked to log in at a particular time, and the topic also would be shared with them that this topic is going to be taught today with a certain time frame. So that is also one way of the institutes are planning out to teach it in a phased manner, planning it in prior and teaching them like this is going to be the topic and so many students would attend the class. Vasri?
Well, thank you so much for joining us in our today's show. Thank you. We have another caller coming from Madras, Pananjunailu. Hello.
Yeah.
So may I know your issues, please?
My name is CAN Anjaneyulu. I had my college at Tirupati.
Okay.
I had once.
Okay.
Now I am freelancer. I'm just now I'm authored for the books Chemistry Simplified series for NEET and JEE mains.
That's awesome to know.
Yeah,
So what is your
chemistry.
problems with this online education, sir?
Yeah, that's what. See, we can group the students. I mean class size.
Correct.
See, right from third class, fourth class, fifth class, the students are not at all paying attention actually.
Okay.
So third, fifth, they are enjoying, of course. Of course, not academic, but the other way, they are saying, hi teacher, good morning miss, good morning ma'am, and then your saree is good, your this thing. So like that, they are enjoying, no doubt. At least they are enjoying. Then, 8th, 9th, 10th students, only 5% to 10% they are listening to the teacher. So not the remaining.
Okay.
And coming to this NEET entrance exam, so I think it's only up to school. Let me
No,
share my ideas about
no, it's all about education institutions. We
total
explore.
education. Okay.
Yes.
Then this 11th and 12th, I mean, especially our corporate system, what we have now, they are doing simply business. So out of 500 students, only 50 or 60 they are listening to the class. Because of maybe their parents are putting some good amount of attention, maybe their parents are good academicians, maybe their parents are well versed in science subject, mathematics subjects. So these are the reasons. Only for that 10 or 20% people they are paying attention, not the other people. Okay? So what I am suggesting for, I mean, government institutes like Telangana, what exactly they are going for. So let us have, I mean, so local area concept.
Okay.
Suppose in local area, one small colony or small apartments. Suppose 100 apartments are there or 100, say a cluster of 100 houses are there. So there what we have to do is collect that students, just the timings. So
Okay.
maybe we'll be having small schools like that. If you group it and then if you put one in charge so that they will listen at least. Otherwise, it's of no use. So that's not my point actually.
Will that be possible in this norms of social distancing?
What now?
Will that be possible in the norms of social distancing, as the students have to maintain social distancing, where students won't be listening?
That's what. Take one. See, suppose we have one class. See, in an area, suppose we have small, school area, LKG school, UKG schools like that. We have so many schools. Spreaded anything like. So definitely a small colony, they are having LKG, UKG school systems. So
Correct.
there you just gather 10 students per class. 10 students
Okay.
per class. So let them maintain the distance. Let them have one in charge so that we can serve to the unemployed. We can ask the people who are actually from these corporate colleges, all the staff, they are removed actually. They are on the roads. Okay? Even from school teachers, they are on the roads. I'm talking about private school teachers. It is definitely a moral boosting for them, and definitely they will be involving in the work.
I really appreciate your thoughts on the development of education system, and the lines and the suggestions which you are giving out might bring out a different change as well. So, and
Yeah, that's what. Yes,
Yep.
yes. Because in nearby future, I don't think so. People, gathering hundreds of students in the classroom, 90 students, 80 students. It is not at all. If there, another 2-3 years, this corona definitely it continues. It will be involved in our life process or our lifestyles. It continues only. So, for keeping this thing in mind, better we can have a small cluster, a small group of 10 students like that, one in charge. 10 students, one in charge.
okay.
So that is my suggestion.
That's great, that's great. So may I know how your students are doing?
What is that, ma'am?
May I know how your students are doing in online classes? So if they are able to concentrate on you while you're teaching and all?
Yeah, I am teaching. Actually, I am teaching for almost, students from, I'm at Tirupati now. Based
Okay.
at Tirupati. From
Uh-huh.
Tirupati, I'm taking classes to people in Hyderabad, Mysore, Bangalore, Kadapa, AP local areas. Every day I'm taking classes now, this NEET. But the thing is, teacher effort also. He must focus that he is actually attending his classroom teaching. He has to put efforts like that.
Correct.
Not simply writing on the board like that.
True.
No, nobody there, nobody, not like that. He has to in his brain, he must inculcate, he must store. I'm in the real classroom. Students are responding now, cricket games are going, they are making sounds, big sounds. This,
Correct.
that is not. So
Correct.
like that. So you
So-
have to create that atmosphere to the teacher. And teacher has to go inside, not just simply on the board, inside the students.
So according to you,
Students.
what kind of measures teacher should follow while presenting the online class?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. Teacher he has to see. Teachers normally, while going for this online teaching, they won't see that much interest, because as a teacher myself, classroom teaching is entirely different. But once coming to online teaching, so we feel getting bored, something like that. But we have to overcome that situation. We must really feel we are in the classroom. Then we can deliver the goods. Otherwise, it's of no use.
That's right, all time, that's right.
He has to feel, the teacher has to feel. Teacher has to pose the question, whether you are listening. See, I'm 1 hour teaching, I'm saying whether you are getting. My wife is saying, what is this? You are getting, I'm getting, my wife is telling.
Correct.
So, like that, we have to involve the students.
True. So how parents can support these students, like as the students are confined to homes, they couldn't even have a social interaction at all. So in these
Yeah.
times, how parents can help them in getting a concentration on education?
Yeah. Parents actually, they are doing a lot, because now Corona, it is making a concept of family. Actually, I'm chemistry lecturer, and I did my sociology research also.
Great.
Research in sociology.
That's great.
So I did my research in chemistry. I am doctorate from IIT Madras, and at the same time sociology.
That's awesome.
So now that gap is actually between parents and their children. It is lessening. I mean, they are in the houses itself. That too, this lockdown times, their business schedule also, as it is, times are required for them for their business, it is less. They are sitting in homes and then they are enjoying with their children. They are making. Okay? That's why even now, the rate of accidents also gone down. Anything like, and the people, the students of age 9, 18, 17, 16 going on the roads also less. Everything is, I mean, we have to take in a positive aspect. So parents are putting sincere efforts. They are very much interested in their academic career of their children. So they are supporting.
Yeah. Well, on the other end, the government has issued a guidelines that for the student flexibility, teachers need to get prepared for the online e-content lesson plans, and they have they requested teachers to attend the schools regularly from August 27. So August 27 to September 1 is a very short span. So will that time be sufficient for the teachers to prepare e-lesson plan for the students, and what teachers should plan majorly while planning their e-content?
Yes. Teacher must actually, as they have short span of time, first thing, they have to exchange their ideas among themselves. So I'm doing. So one teacher may be getting one idea, one teacher like that. While preparing that action plan, etc., they must have small group meetings. I mean virtual meetings. So this is the thing. That's what I said in the beginning itself. Teacher is very key role in this. Online teaching. He has to show good amount of interest. Then whether it is a shortage of time or whatever the thing, we can achieve our targets. He has to. He should not think about other businesses.
Correct.
He must be pure academician at this junction. So actually, one WhatsApp I saw in the morning.
Okay.
So one teacher is sleeping in the classroom, one teacher like that. Of course, there may be some fake news, etc. But to some extent, we have to believe.
True.
So teachers, they are getting very good amounts. Government teachers, they are paid 70,000, 80,000.
True.
Okay? Whereas private school teachers, 6,000. That is 6,000 for the last 5 months. They are not getting a single pie. At least 70-80% of the schools, they are almost on the roads. So now government has to initiate these private school teachers also, because they are not getting any salaries. So they have to take, government also, they have to see who is the teacher, correct teacher, and who delivers the subject nicely, and teacher resource orientation, resource program, how to teach online teaching. That's what I saw on the board actually now, CVR News. Some unleashed some strategies is giving.
Yeah.
Good. So like that we have to go.
Well, on the same line here, when we talk about this all of a sudden digital era, which is introduced into the life of a student because of this COVID, so how we can actually take this, if we can take this as a development, or if we have to think about the remoted area students who are missing those classes as a bad luck. So how we can actually take on this?
Yeah. Now almost world is a small global village. Interconnection, all these developments, internet, maybe very, very remote areas we don't have. But almost all the villages, they are connected nicely now, geo connections, all the things they are doing. So I don't think so that net problem. Maybe net may be slow, they have to increase that speed, all the things. Otherwise, that's what I'm saying. Government has to take part. A small village means let the students gather in a small place, maintaining social distance.
Correct.
Anganwadi school. The teachers will be, they'll be also getting work. Not simply coming to, chit-chatting. Because, see, if no work is means, definitely they will do anybody. Okay? So, you are asking teachers to come out to the campus, then assign some job. Collect a group, so small group nearby, in the environment, environment. Okay, so here. That statistics is important.
Well, that's
Okay.
great. So the education system and the strategies, especially regard to the syllabus and the content, is also observe the little changes. So how it will be more flexible for the students, and what kind of education system need to be adopted at this kind of crisis situation? And yeah.
Yeah, I got it. See, syllabus must be reduced, and as Government of India, with its great vision, making, selectives, not they say every student not reading maths, physical science, social, English, not like that. So from 9th class onwards now, of course, system is getting changed.
Yeah.
So he can go for this. So keeping that thing in mind as a perspective, we have to plan
True.
how exactly they are going for right from 9th class. So the burden will be reduced. They'll be enjoying the academic these things. They'll be going to be in a very good academic environment. So not total saying. So see, some people they are always right from 9th class. Parents are thinking, my son is going to be a doctor, my son is going to be engineer. So for them, let us reduce that social syllabus. Like that,
True.
they are planning now.
True.
So keeping that one, we have to go ahead.
Yeah, and also there is a larger gap between like March to this month, August. So there is a bigger gap from education and the schooling thing. So can we get back students to the actually normal state where they can understand things easily, or do we have to push on so much of subject by repeating the lectures and everything? So how we can ensure students get knowledge
Yeah.
through online classes?
Yeah, now we have to change the thing. The attitude must be education with enlightenment and entertainment.
That's good.
Education, enlightenment with entertainment. Let us have a small programs. Maybe 1 or 2 cinema songs like that they have to do to attract the attention.
Okay.
Some interest we have to create, whatever the cultural aspects, like that. Not total 3 hours, taking 3 hours, and then teaching. They'll be getting definitely, even in the classroom, they are not paying attention. So
Correct.
how come they pay? So for that again, some, I can say masala,
That's
to
great.
attract the attention of the students.
That's true. So overall, if you want to convey anything to our viewers who are watching today.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. So teacher must be involved, not 100%, 200% first. And technology must be supportive.
Correct.
Okay, it should not.
Yeah.
Because student wants, is internet, all the things. So government has to take care. And definitely, possibly a small set, a group of 10 students, 15 students as a group in a small schools, or maybe in a smaller, suppose 90 apartments are there, one apartment make that apartment people to realize the situation. Some voluntary organizations like that. And all these private school teachers giving one hand to them, lifting hand, because they are almost on the roads. Okay?
Yeah.
And avoiding this corporate system.
True.
So avoiding this, must ban this corporate teaching. Let the government has got the chance to prove what are the government. See, government organizations, we have very good teachers with very good qualifications, with very good amount of experience. So let them project. It is a corona given opportunity to these people.
True.
Ban this corporate system. Now corporate people, they are just putting on this Mahesh Sinhawala, the great actors, coming and then saying Baizu app. See,
Exactly.
you inquire in the villages, they are paying Baizu, some innocent people who are very much interested in their career of their children, academic career, they are paying 50,000, 60,000. And within 10 days, 15 days, they are not at all seeing. See the real fact.
Correct.
First, ban the system, ban this corporate system for at least online teaching.
Well, we understand your concern, sir, and I hope people who are watching will also get your point and realize the things and choose a right path. Thank you for joining us today, sir.
Fine, ma. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for, listening patiently. Okay. Fine.
Pleasure doing
Thank
so.
you.
Thank you. Well, the Director of School Education has been instructed to follow the alternative calendar prepared by the State Council of Education Research and Training and issued detailed operation guidelines to the schools, institutions, teachers as well as to the students, and urged everyone to follow the coronavirus norms today. Wishing all the best to the students, teachers and the institutionals who are going to get up with the online classes from September 1. This is Vasavi Kaliru signing off for today's School Scan.